Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 19 of the May daily draws. So as we start a new week, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Druidcraft Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Beltane oracles. Let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay. We'll go there. This is the card we had yesterday, I believe. And the Four of Swords has come back again. So maybe we need a little bit more time just sitting with an issue. Maybe it's still not the time to be analyzing something, overthinking something. We need to be a bit more still. It's okay to sit with the idea, to sit with the issue at hand, but just do that. Just sit with it. Don't try and achieve anything with it. Don't try and solve a puzzle or a mystery about it or whatever. As we were saying yesterday, just sit with it and let the issue sit before you, sit around you, become a part of you. And it's almost like the more your mind goes more into a relaxed state, you may pick something up from it just by sitting there, and something will come through to you because the busyness of your mind has subsided enough that it doesn't crowd out the sound of this important message that you couldn't hear before because of the many thoughts going on in your mind. So, this is to say that it's a reminder that sit with it. It's repeated back again today because it's saying that just because you may have done it yesterday doesn't mean that you can't do it again today. You do it for as long as it takes for you to get into that stillness, and it may take a day, couple of days, few days, however long it takes for you to sit with an issue. And I suppose the temptation is that the longer we're sitting there and we're not experiencing anything too significant, the temptation is to go back into our analytical state of trying to work it out for ourselves instead of letting the answer come through naturally by just connecting with the issue just on a gentle basis, letting our minds settle. Because it may not be our minds that actually get the first signs of the answer. It may be something within. It might be our intuition that picks something up that we couldn't get before because our mind was too loud, as I say. So if we can learn to sit quietly, to sit still, to just, like he's laying the sword on his lap, lay the idea, the issue, the question, just lay it almost on your lap and just ponder it, think about it. Just let your mind connect with it, but not try and do anything to work it out. Just get to understand the nature of the idea, the situation, the issue, the question. And the more that we become almost one with the issue, then is when we begin to understand it and maybe then get some enlightenment as to what to do with it. So it's always beneficial to just quieten the mind, to sit with something, and be willing to do it for, not for as long as it takes, repeatedly, until we get the information, we get the illumination we require. It's easier said than done, but sometimes it's the only way, because the more we think about something, the more we try and analyze it, we try and work it out, and our minds get confused, they get full of competing ideas. There's all different issues going on there, and the voices in our head, not literal voices, I hope, but you know what I'm saying, the thoughts, you can almost hear them, and they're almost shouting at one another, and we get stressed and we get confused. This is to unwind from all of that, so that we can gain some clarity and understanding by not trying to force the issue, as we were saying yesterday. Don't force it. Try and let it naturally come through to you. So, there's nothing more to be said. We talked about this a lot yesterday. But to sum it up, it's just repeating it. It's emphasizing the importance that maybe this is where the answer's going to lie. Not by trying to think it out, not by trying to rationalize it and use logic, whatever. It's just sitting with the issue and letting it communicate itself to us. That's where the answer is going to come. Okay, let's see once again which oracle card wants to add to this message. And we have the self-worship. And I've already said, if you've watched other videos, this worship word, I wish it was different. I'm not quite sure why it's used in this oracle deck. But this is just my personal reaction to this. Its self-worth would be the answer. You look in the mirror and you recognize your true self, your true worth, your true your how much you should cherish yourself, not in an egotistical way, but you should love yourself, accept yourself in a self-care kind of way. Bit of personal reflection there, to see and accept who you are could help in relation to the issue. It's reflection, isn't it? And seeing what comes back to you, and how your perception of what you see can change the more you sit with it. So I think that's what it's the mirrored aspect. Let yourself be reflected in the situation. Let the situation be reflected back to you as you ponder on it. Because the longer you ponder it, you will notice things that you didn't notice before, the longer that you ponder upon it. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 20. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.